Hello, I'm Jessica Fuentes and I'm so excited to be here with you at Empower 2021. Whether you are applying a virtual peer-to-peer campaign, live stream event, or anything in between, there is a few critical steps to plan for success. While you need to adapt your exact process to the size, goal, and time frame for your virtual event, determine your budget and goals. It is important since the moment you decide to create an event to know what is your goal? What are you doing this event? Focus on what? What is your objective? And at the same time, it is important to know what is your budget. This will determine the rest of the steps. Then it is important write down and put it in a place where it's always visible and we are always looking at to don't forget during the process. Build your fundraising environment. We are talking about virtual events. Then we need to think in which is the correct technology for us. You can choose between live stream in Facebook, live stream in YouTube that is totally free. You can choose go for Zoom, you can choose go for Teams, Microsoft Teams, you can choose for Google. There are different tools out there. It is important to always look for what is the best for you, not just for budget, not just talking about budget, if not talking about what is the expectations or what is the experience you want to give to your audience. Sometimes because budget, we decide to choose the free tools available, and it is okay. It's totally understandable that when we are talking about events, we want to spend as less as possible. But we don't think in the future. We should think in the future and think like this tool won't help me not just for this event, maybe for the next 3 events in this year, or if I have 4 events, they will help me, and not just for this year. I mean, really, virtual events are here to stay. Talking about technology, we need to think about what are the best tools for our donors. We want in all of event our donors feel comfortable and the easy way they can donate is the best. Then why don't give them a platform the same? We can have the same tools that we use for our website, or we can have different tools. That is up to you. I would say like if you can have just one tool that can give everything, it will be the same. It will be the best because you are just dealing with one instead of dealing with 1, 2, 3 different, updating one, updating other. This is just consuming time. It's better just to have one. I will say like as you are thinking about technology, you need to be sure is cloud design based. That means that it's not on your computer if it's not in cloud and everybody in your team or staff can access to. It's important the flexibility and how easy is the customization. This is because at the end we want our event be all our colors, all our cultures, then we need to think about that. We need to think about if it's mobile friendly, how security the payment processing is, and for sure how is the event registration. We want to have, as I mentioned before, everything in one tool. It is important to choose the correct, not just thinking in this moment, not just thinking for this event, if not for the future event. If we go to the next slides, I will talk to you about audience and activities. When we start playing Empower 2021, the first thing we thought it was you. We know how much you work and how much you help society, and we want to return to you, even though it's a little bit of all the things you are giving to this society. And that's why we think. Thinking about holding a conference focused on no profits is thinking about what are your needs. How is your normal day? Which kind of tool will help you to make easy, to make faster, to don't get complicated? And that's why we say, okay, let's go for 4 streams: leadership, technology, fundraising, and marketing. That's we think that will help, and we start deciding which kind of session we want to have for you. At the same time, you need to think about your audience. You need to think if it's better for you to create like a dinner, or it's better to create a virtual concert. Maybe a movie night will be more appropriate, or why not a session or workshops for your audience. Everything depends on your audience, and everything depends on what is the goal you want to get from that event. Fundraising system. There is a tons of different tools out there. It is important to choose thinking in the future, as I mentioned before. I will recommend you two excellent tools. The first one is the Giving Block. The Giving Block gives the opportunity to receive donation in cryptos. Yeah, this sounds so futuristic. This sounds like, yeah, how many donors I can have that crypto. We really don't know because we are not giving that opportunity. Maybe if we start giving that opportunity, maybe we can start receiving more. Again, let's think in the future. The second tool I want to recommend you is Fundraising Auth that make the process for the donor is make so easy. Instead of have a long form to fill out, instead of spend I don't know 5-10 minutes just on that form, Fundraising Auth make a short form easy. You can put it in your event, you can put it on your website, and the process for the donor will be really simple and really I will say like a less than 1 minute. Next slide. Promote your virtual event. It's important to promote your virtual event months in advance. Depends how big is your event, how much people you want to bring. It is important to start maybe 3, 4, or maybe just 2 months in advance, maybe just 1 month in advance. I always recommend to start 2 months in advance. We should start consistent but slow. Maybe one invitation per each 15 days, maybe two social media posts per week. Start slow but consistent. It is important start slow and consistent as the day of the event is coming, we need to make more heavy promotion. We can promote in social media, we can promote with videos, impact videos, we can promote with sending email invitation, we can promote, I don't know, testing, we can have a multi-channel communication like a test phone, we can we can mail the invitation. Everything, again, depends of your depends of your audience or depends of who is focused this event and what do you want to create. But think about all the possibilities about promoting. Data is important. I know we need to think in too many activities, in too many steps. We need to think about all the activities we want. We need to think about volunteers, we need to think about technology, we need to think about fundraising, we need to think about our donors. There are too many things that we need to think about, and data is one of those. We cannot miss it. If we have the correct data, we will know which activity was the most impactful for your event and we can replicate. We can know who are our donors and we can send a thank you note after the event. That is something we are looking because we don't want one-time donors. We want to create a relation with them. We want to engage them with our cause and we want to engage them with our fundraising. We can plan based on this data or social media and marketing campaigns for the future and continue engaging more and more and more, not just the people who attend your event, if not more people. And there is so much to talk and there is a limited time. But before we are running out of time, I would like to tell you that don't forget to do testing. It is important to do testing about your microphone, about the light, about the sound, about how the technology is running. If you put a registration form, do the test for you, check how it's easy to fill out all the form, what I'm receiving after the form, what are the links, what are the instructions. We need to test everything. We need to just not create the things for our audience if not testing as we are the audience. It is easy, it was comfortable, it's the experience I want for my audience. Really, we need to do not just one, not just two. As many testing you can do is the best. And at the end of the day, you need to think like it's an event. We are talking about technology and we are talking about people, and unexpected things always will happen. But it will be easy for us to react if something happened after testing, after know how it works, after having that experience that without do anything. Then please, I know it sounds like it is a lot, but in a normal event, it is a lot as well. I don't think it's so much different between one or two. Maybe the day of the event is more relaxed than when it's a live event. But really, don't forget to testing. With that, I want to say that it was a pleasure to be with you today. If you are applying a virtual event, please book a call for a free consultation. We are happy to help you. Thank you for so much. Enjoy the rest of the conference. Cheers.